Hey, good morning, beautiful people. You know, it's kind of blurry. This is my first time recording a video. As you can see, I ain't get up and shave yet, but I did pray this morning. That was the first move I made. And this video right here, you know, I'm quarantining myself. I go out less, I have to. You know what I mean? But this is what we dealing with this COVID and all these funny things that, people was putting together and trying to do with the community. As you can see, I'm still wiping dirt out my face, even though I wash my face, all that type of fly stuff, I'll be I'll be outside in a little while, business still gotta be taken care of. There's nothing that we could do as far as that go. What I mean, you got grandchildren, children, things like that. But today, this is a topic that I'm discussing is like, every time I look at the internet, you got all these people want to interview all these folklore stories about gangsters and who real, who fake, who telling, and all these type of things, man. Say, yo, listen, man, let me tell you something, man. At the end of the day, and when you wake up that morning, Yahshua bless you, wake you that next morning. Or whatever you dealing with, and your feet hit that floor, the first thing that gotta be taken care of is business. That's just the way life go. I don't care if you wearing a suit and tie. Well, we gonna dead that everybody wears suit and tie. But even if you a delivery man or whatever, everybody gotta get up and do their thing. You know what I mean? Every time I turn around, all these folklores and blown up and over-exaggerated stories that these gentlemen up here explaining, and a lot of these brothers got a lot of things that they like to say, and they like to pump out their opinions and what they think that the game should be and what society stem from. You know what I mean? But you gotta understand that these is people's opinions, like I'm giving my opinion today. You know what I mean? Me personally, I feel like, I'm a better candidate than a lot of these individuals that's up here professing to be things that they not, or what they friends, or who they know, what they associate with. You know what I mean? So we're going to change up the pace, and we're going to change up a lot of things that's going on. See, a lot of people don't like to talk about the negative things in their life, and the defeats, and the painful part, where you ain't tough all the time, and you ain't got your crew with you, your friends with you, your gang with you, your brothers or whatever. Your knife ain't with you, your gun ain't with you, your lady ain't with you. You by yourself. And when you by yourself, it's times where brothers find themselves. That's where you find out how strong you really are. And every brother go through it. This is not exempt to no one. I don't care who you are. And these are the things that people don't like to talk about. People talk about they exploits of them being victorious. You know what I mean? Overcoming certain things, which is all good. Nothing wrong with that. But the hard reality is that we all get a point in our life where we not as strong as we was at different moments. And Yahshua, he'll send you help. He'll send you help from a person you never knew. These things happen. for you to lean on as a crutch. Know what I mean? But them the things I like to hear. Like when you was at your weakest points, how you survived and got through? Well, at my weakest points in my life, I was in prison. I was in prison for a crime I didn't commit. The system knew I didn't commit it, but I'm living a lifestyle that they feel like they gotta take me off the street. And eventually, while they got me off the street, they could arrest me for other things. Let me back up a minute. I get arrested, false accusations, with courts over, proceedings find out that it's not me and none of my friends. They know this for a fact. I post bail. I go back to doing me. Boom. So now I got rearrest for this same crime that they know I didn't commit. I did the realest move I could make. I got plenty of money. What else? I got a wife, kids on the way, kid on the way. So I can't allow none of that, what I'm dealing with, to come between what I'm trying to pull off is a better future for me and mine. I'm in traffic, all day, every day with it. So I turn myself in and rectify the situation. It's something like, next thing I know, I'm held without bail. So to me, I'm like, damn. I feel like I've been kidnapped, held without bail. I mean, this was like, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. But, to put it short, this is what happened. And this is a very, very weak point in my life because I got money, I got lawyers, but I'm in jail for something that they know I ain't do. Know what I mean? So after a while, it start affecting you because you're not dead. And after a year, the hard reality starts setting in that, brother, you're not going nowhere. You here, for whatever they dealing with. There's a lot of debris flying around this brother here, but they only got me in a situation for a crime I didn't commit. This is just one incident I'm speaking on. This ain't no before this. This is, I know I got situations before this, but this is right here is a situation where they got me jammed up, trapped. Now I mean, I'm losing my wife, I'm losing the money, I'm losing all of your business and people that you loyal and obligated to, you not there to deal with them, so you gotta trust other people to be loyal to you and do the job that they supposed to be doing, but these things never happen. This never happened. You know what I mean? But this was a very weak point in my life. I'm talking about, man. It got to a point, man, I think that if a dude would have punched me in my face, man, I wouldn't even know how to react, man. And I'm going to go hard, brother. I'm not saying that, I'm some super tough guy. No, I don't want to never profess myself to be the baddest man on the planet, or I don't even want to pick up that type of persona, but, I'm cool, punk, and no punk in a lot of ways. So when you see people say punk, understand that, they could be talking about a particular area. I'm talking about a lot of areas. I'm no punk at all, period. Feel me? I don't care for none of that wild sucker shit. That's not for me. You know what I mean? But anyhow, I go through this weak point. I'm talking about, man, oh man. I mean, I got money, I got thousands of dollars on my inmate account. That shit ain't doing nothing for me, man. I don't care about no potato chips and cookies and watching reruns, and I'm already in here for something I didn't do, but I'm straight up feeding the same system that got me locked up for fun in their eyes, because they feel like, I'm a criminal. Know what I mean? So to them, all right, we ain't get you for some other things, but we got you for this. So you take that and we all call it even. That's what the end results was. You know what I mean? So I'm in a weak point in my life. And a few brothers crossed my path. I had a strong brother come through named Cali. They call him Kelvin Wilson. He met me at a weak point, and he helped me. I mean, he helped me tremendously. I cannot take nothing away from that brother. I love him. We worked out every day. He built me back up from ground up. I was probably weighing about 224, 225, headed up 230, you know what I mean? So, I took the weight down with the exercising. And this brother helped me, showed me a lot of techniques, and, always been a, workout type of cat. Go to the gym, things like that, hit the heavy bags and, that type of stuff. But my mind's so faded of me being in prison, and I'm trying to get out. And I'm in prison for something I didn't do that I didn't want to wear on my jacket. I take my G so serious till I can't wear this on my jacket. And I'm just giving you a short weak point theory. I'm not giving you, not even a weak point theory. I'm giving you the truth of a weak point of my life. I'm not giving you the thorough points. That's a different topic. But I'm very weak. Not physically or like that, or mentally. I could still get up, read and write, use the bathroom, exercise, but my inner self wasn't dead. I wasn't thorough like that at that time. I'm thorough because even in your weakest moments, you still gotta hold yourself down. This is prison we talking. There's a lot of things going on in this world here. This is a world inside of a world, inside of a world, inside of a world. You know what I mean? Meaning that they got levels of lockup in here. You could go to high security, closed custody, minimum segregation, administrational segregation. You could go to there's regular segregation where you in there for a short period of time, a week, 10 days, a month, come out. Then you got other levels where you in here for 6 months, some of you in here for 2-3 years, or maybe more. I know brothers sat up in them places, for about 20 years. But anyhow, this is a real serious, dangerous environment. And the weak don't live. They say the weak don't live in society. Well, this is worse. So the weak don't live here. You can't live in here. That's just the way it is. And you got a lot of devious minds in here. I'm talking about, man, you will see a brother and you'll think that He a upright, cool cat. But then you find out that him and his little friends or whatever they want to call themselves brothers or whatever, they on a whole different type of time, man. Some real evil type of minds. But anyways, I was at a weak point in my life in that particular situation. So, I had them. I had to pray. That's number one. A lot of prayer. A lot of prayer, man. A lot of prayer, man.